Hello everyone and welcome to my Royal Family Fans channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The love a father had for his daughter paralleled the love of a damaged prince for his wife, resulting in the transformation of the same woman into a monstrous figure. Meghan utilized her influence over a low-ranking magazine to secure a cover feature, titled Duchess of Sussex, filled with nothing but praises, positivity, and unrealistic content that most people found hard to trust. The question arose: how did Meghan manage to control the entire magazine and convince them to publish such fabricated and unbelievable content? The answer to that question was revealed by Thomas Markle, who had raised and taught Meghan the art of deception. Although Thomas reluctantly divorced his wife, he still loved her, even when she tried to shift blame onto him. Despite her conviction, Thomas supported her financially, even paying for her lawyer, as he wanted to be seen as a hero, fulfilling his narcissistic desires. In his quest to create a better life for Meghan, he invested his money into making her dreams come true while withholding funds from his ex-wife. Both women became objects of desire to him rather than being seen as individuals. When his ex-wife was incarcerated, Meghan lived with him, taking on the role of a mother figure and caring for him. Money granted Meghan everything she desired, and although she appeared happy, she took pleasure in mistreating a cat. She even filmed the scene where she poisoned it, yet faced no consequences for her actions. Later in college, she was expelled for traumatizing two freshman students. Thomas had to pay a significant sum from his bank account to prevent her from going to jail. Meghan had given the two girls a makeup lesson but used superglue instead of eyelash glue, causing their eyelashes to stick together. She was not allowed to return to school until after the two girls graduated, as they refused to have her on campus. No punishment was given to Meghan. Instead, Thomas would clean up her messes. To him, she was his princess, little girl, mother, and even girlfriend. He overlooked her mistakes and wanted her to enjoy life. Proud of her, he held power and control over her as long as she begged him for money. He treated her as an equal, acting as her boyfriend. Meghan spent most of her time with him and rarely saw her friends. Whenever things didn't go her way, she manipulated, abused, screamed, cried, yelled, and threw tantrums. She became a diva who was extremely difficult to please and exhibited evil tendencies. Despite committing various crimes, Meghan faced no punishment. Thomas taught her to disregard rules and granted her permission to create her own when necessary. Acting as her boyfriend, he continued giving her money and allowed her to behave recklessly. As long as the money lasted, he held power and control over her. However, when Thomas's funds dried up, Harry entered the picture. Thomas grew increasingly jealous as Harry received the same treatment he did. Meghan abandoned her father in pursuit of status, prestige, fame, money, and delusions. She involved her mother in her endeavors instead of her father. Fearing that Harry might leave her, Meghan utilized manipulative skills she learned from her father and targeted men as her audience. She knew how to obtain what she desired and manipulate men to her advantage. Being an astute observer, a quick learner, and a diligent student, she possessed a caring demeanor in her voice. She grew up following in her father's footsteps. As Harry held no value to her, Meghan began eyeing her next target. Soon, she would discard Harry, taking her wealth, the accolades she had obtained, and her children with her. Consequently, headlines would surface, painting her racist husband as the true racist. Meanwhile, Thomas's brother secured a job for her in Argentina, conditional on her passing the Foreign Service exam. However, she failed the exam. After marrying Harry, she took the British citizenship exam, which was considered relatively easy for foreigners to pass. Despite studying diligently, she complained that it was too difficult and ultimately failed the test. Please consider subscribing to our Royal Family Fans channel for future updates. Thank you for joining us today. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in our upcoming videos.